Hi, Soulmates. I'm Yessie, my first comeback. I'm so excited. It's not a full comeback, but this is good because I get a little taste of two before like the full one. Although I've now been told that they are on like hiatus, like a few of the members have gone off to military. So I did freak out when I found out because I just got into them and then I'm saying goodbye. Yeah, let's not think about that. Hopefully you're doing well with that because I know sometimes that can be quite an intense. What the heck is this? What? Oh, this is a trap. Oh, that's straight up trap. What? Is that not like that? What? There was no need for him to shower. What you do? You want that work that does keep my cool. Oh, I did not realize he had such a grit to a quality to his voice, and that kind of like the way he was straining it really gave that kind of rock desperation vibe. Every Sunday, baby, I'm trying to feel you. I've been praying, I'm waking up, girl. Rolling on my street, yeah, she on fire. So spicy, 5, 4, 3. That's great. On you. What you gonna do? And all was this. As a matter of fact, I know I'm really hurt, but if anything, if we talking list, I'm killing everything. I like that interjection. Give it up, this wedding ring. Not supposed to super bad, got my own bag. Beauty's in the eye, beholder, but I'm starting a brag on. So done, oh, she's killing it. From carrying this weight, I almost broke my bitter, but I'm starting to give it up, this wedding ring. Not supposed, I'm super bad, got my own bag. Beauty's in the eye, beholder, but I'm starting a brag on. So done, my lipstick, yep, from carrying this weight, I almost broke my backbone. People down, I'm up, they keep trolling. In and out my soul, I'm so. She's so raspy with it. The black subject are pretty, but they thinking I'm not, and they still watch Mercedes but connected to that. Believe me, they be hiding, but they throwing them racks. Looking presidential, should be in old Korea to US. My money by coastal. A bad bitch is sharing my plate. I'm not greedy. Girls, we run the world. I'm so pretty woman, rolling on my. We are absolutely stopping at that point because there's so much meat to just get into. I love the like lyrical content of that whole rap section. Like the few kind of lines that you can really like digest and pick up on. She's either serving some sort of like backhanded, or not even backhanded, like some sort of like kind of insult, or she's just explaining in a very like clear way, or she's like showing a lot of like confidence. That little like flirty kind of did that, and then she did yepo at the end. I like how she's obviously incorporated it into this, because sometimes with like Western collabs, it can really feel like they've just added something in randomly, and actually that verse could probably be anywhere else on any other song, so it feels like more connected. Love the interjections that we got as well, I think, from her, and then also she's left it open for them to then interject. And just before that, Mingyu's voice, I did not know sounded that nice high. I didn't get that, because I feel like maybe I'm just overwhelmed by how many of them there are, that I just did not register that side of his voice, but I don't think I've heard it yet. And what I've heard is deep. It is a bit raspy. I haven't heard that side. And then even what S.COUPS, can you imagine? I'm forgetting my main guy's name. Even with S.COUPS, his voice being quite like gritty as well. I probably registered that in some of the raps, but not his singing voice. So I'm already like kind of amazed, and then all the heat. It's like he's also not opening up his full mouth, so we're getting a particular effect. But with sunglasses, like I'm watching you, and it's pretty. It's with their eyes that they can see them. I know you'll like it spicy, got that 5-star To set off the saucy surfing so yes please. Are you ready? Come right in. Take a seat, lady.
Oh no, that's not so good.
Time with it. Every night, yeah, we can ride non-stop, we can lose our minds.
Oh my gosh, my heart's beating. It's so much better than I thought it would be. Pretty. Oh, we get more? Before we get in, oh, we've got a whole extra section. Okay, I'll sum it up whilst I'm watching this section then. Oh, the out. You thought I could review it whilst they're on screen. Okay, then let's talk and then we can go back to, oh, it's for a while. They're doing their whole outtakes. Or they're like little bloopers and stuff. I think overall, I feel like the concept of the song is really interesting. The like countdown, and then I think Pretty is supposed to be 2, Woman is 1, and then the song. So I think that's an interesting kind of format. When I saw Pretty Woman, immediately I obviously thought of the film, but I didn't know that they were going to actually reference and use they were actually going to sample it. So that was really nice. And they kept kind of like in beat with the style of the song. And I think the area as well, because it was like LA beach vibes. That was interesting. What else? We still didn't need a shower scene. That was completely unnecessary. That was just like intended to attack us from the get-go. And then that whole scene of like dressing up with the cool faces, we didn't need any of that. That was literally, it's like an endurance test for us to see how well we can handle them. I already think, like, for me, those two together are pretty much like the sexy line of the group. So having them in a song is already something, but then doing all that extra little bits is just unnecessary. And then not only do we get like the sexy side, we also now are subjected to the like cute, quirky vibe to like show that they're well-rounded. Vocally, I was really surprised by what I heard and how different it was, but somehow also their like different styles really did blend, because I think going into it I thought, okay, they're the rappers, we're probably going to get a particular style. Like foolishly I thought I knew what was going to come, but it was just completely blew me out of the water. Even if we just take Mingyu, like the two kind of singing parts, the 2 parts that he's had, like this the song and the rap, completely different styles. One is like high, has like a brightness to it. The second like this, you know, raspy rap, kind of reminds me of like Minho, and I know that apparently they do really love Shiny as a group, and I think Minho's really the only person in K-pop that I've heard do that kind of lisp style rap, but this was even stronger, and it's actually so endearing, I think, because it's so unique to be able to like really showcase your like full character like that. But it's even more surprising that he then could switch into that high and completely different. And S.COUPS as well, like the way that he was singing, like I said, I felt like he was restricting his voice in a way so that we had like a particular effect. There was a bit of a tang to the way that he was rapping, and just even the way that they were presenting themselves throughout it. They're doing like the light moves here and there where we're seeing like impact, we're seeing source, but it's not overdone. I don't know if we should we go look at like favorite parts as well? I don't know, I could be there for hours if I'm doing favorite parts. Maybe. Okay. I liked this section. What was it? Actually, I can't do. Oh, this girl, who was it? Bankz, absolutely love. Lay, Absolutely love her, and I liked the addition of her. Even when Mingyu was doing his whole little catwalk thing, I was looking at her thinking, damn, she's so pretty. Oh, the other thing is I really like how it's a celebration of women in general, different races of women. I think we get it pretty much throughout. We get different races, but also different vibes, because at the end when they were like lined up with each other, you could sort of see some, so like here some are giving a little bit more feminine, some are giving a little bit more masculine, some are softer, some have more like harder exterior, all different races, different like hairstyles. I just, although they're all brunette, actually I don't think they were all brunette throughout the, no, yeah, they weren't all brunette. They were like different styles with the dances. But yeah, like throughout, it's really a celebration of all types of women. And I think it's, again, interesting that it's these two, because they really are the like thirst trap of the group for me. Let me know who's yours. But for me, so the fact that they're almost like giving back that appreciation, I think was like a really nice touch. And that image of them above each other, with the like sunglasses, like looking out as they kind of talk about all these pretty women. I thought that dual messaging was really nice of them, like visually looking and talking about how, you know, all these women are so pretty, but equally that the women are, can peer through and look at them in their window, and that they were individual. I liked in here how they did have such a like unit vibe, but actually they had very individual talents and the way they shine. To be honest, I could talk about it for a while, so maybe we should just stop and I'll hear what you guys have to say in the comments.